Hello, Dr. Graham, and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Hi, it's great to be here with you, Marina.
You're the author of several books on nutritional physical performance. One of those books is the 80-10-10 diet. Would you tell us what does the title stand for?
Well, the title's a bit of a mystery, isn't it? Some people write books and they tell you everything in the title. Mine is a mystery. And 80-10-10 actually refers to the amount of carbohydrate, the amount of fat, and the amount of protein that scientists have shown us is best for human health, that the sports physiologists have shown us is best for sports performance, and the medical people have told us is actually best in terms of disease prevention and care. So what it basically is about is that it's not a target, it's actually a guideline where we want to keep our carbohydrate intake above 80% while we keep our fat and protein intake below 10% each.
And since when you've been eating fruits and veggies?
Well, I started on my raw food approach back in the late 70s and have been doing it ever since. For the first 6 or 7 years, I was just getting my feet wet, really. I was learning how, and it took some time to figure out how to get it to a point where I was happy and healthy eating 100% raw food. Ever since then, I really haven't looked back because the program works so well in terms of my own health and the way I feel that I don't want to go back to what I used to do because this is a better way.
Would you tell us what does your typical day look like when it comes to the diet and when it comes to physical activity in the day?
I don't do a lot of physical activity in my day typically. I am fortunate if I get in an hour a day on average, but I stay pretty regular with that. There's not that many days where I just do nothing at all, but I don't put in hours and hours and hours. I don't have that luxury. I work for a living, and so I spend a fair amount of time sitting at a computer. It's incredibly sedentary. I spend a bit of time with my family, with my little girl, playing, but of course I spend some time with food every day because I enjoy making meals. I do food quality control at our home and shopping, and I enjoy also making meals for my family.
So what do you eat on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, I mean, I tend to eat very simply. I eat what's in season, usually. And my own preference is to eat twice a day. So I wake up in the morning and I'll spend 4 or 5 or 6 hours at my computer and get work done. Then when I first start to even think, like, oh, maybe food, I go get in some exercise instead. That's my time to be active. I know I get it done if I get it done right then and there. Otherwise, if I wait till the end of the day, I may get too many interruptions. So usually I'll go do something active, and by 11 or 12, it's time to eat.
What do you eat?
And at that point, I eat very simply. I usually eat one thing, whatever is best at that time of year. And so it might be mango, if the mangoes are superb. It could easily be banana. Several different times in the year, bananas are the best thing to have. When the figs are in, I'm eating figs. When the persimmon are in, I'm having persimmon. If the peaches are exquisite, I'm eating peaches. It long ago stopped mattering to me that much. There were times where I really cared what it was. You know, it had to be celery or it had to be lettuce, but now it doesn't care. Now I'm happy. I like to get in greens. I eat my salad every night, but whether it's persimmon or whether it's mango or peach or fig, I mean, how could anybody care? It's all good. It's all exquisitely good. I tend to eat fresh food. I don't tend to use dried food as a rule, or dehydrated food, or frozen food. I prefer fresh food. And I've gone through those phases of using those things and found that I did better with fresh food. So I eat my food fresh because I like it best and it likes me best. When it comes to the dinner meal, I usually have all the fruit I care for. And again, it depends on what's in season. When my garden is making strawberries, I just have a big bowl of strawberries.
Good for you.
If if the garden is making raspberries or blueberries, then I'm eating those. At the times of year when that isn't available, well, then it's some kind of stone fruit or some kind of core fruit. It's usually mangoes and oranges, to be quite honest, but it could be just as well. It could be pineapples, it could be golden kiwi, it could be whatever's really peaking and prime. And I'll have all the fruit I care for before my dinner meal. And the dinner meal is just a simple salad. I make it interesting every night, but it's just a simple salad. No magic, no tricks. It usually involves lettuce and celery and tomatoes and cucumbers, but it might not have any of those things on any given day. It's always all the vegetables I care for, and how much is that? I mean, that's like about this much salad, what I call a cubic foot of salad. But I just eat salad until I'm content, and then I'm not thinking about food again until the next day. For me, life is much more about the people in my world and the things that I do, and food and exercise and fresh air and sunshine, they're all very sweet. So is sleep. I mean, these are all nice things, but I'm not putting that much thought into those anymore. That's just automatic. Those are the details of living. It's like going to the bathroom and washing your face. You do these things, but
Think about
I'm
it.
not analyzing them down to the T anymore. I've done the math. I've kept track of the numbers. I can answer the questions, but that's because it's my job, not because it's my interest.
And you mentioned your little girl who is almost 8 now.
Yes.
So what do you and your wife feed to your daughter?
She eats pretty much the same as we do. She eats fruits and vegetables. She's never had cooked food. She's never had any animal products. She's never had any dairy. She's never been a vegetarian. She's always been vegan. She was raised on mother's milk. And beyond that, she's had fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds. She enjoys bananas for her breakfast meal almost always. She loves watermelon. She loves all the different fruits. She knows more about fruit than most adults. And
She is
she's-
vibrant, happy, healthy.
yeah, she's never had any childhood illnesses. She does every kind of sport you could name. She's very, very advanced in her scholastic activities, and we just want her to have fun being a little girl, which most of the time is what she's doing. But she enjoys studies. She has a good intellectual curiosity about things, and she's as active as any child should ever be.
Excellent. And for the very end, would you share with us your special salad dressing?
I find the simple salad dressings actually are better. When I make them more complicated, I don't find them better. And I know you want to hit different taste highlights in a salad dressing, but I find that actually the best salad dressing in the world is celery blended with a berry. Any kind of berry and celery invariably makes the best salad dressing, and you could just crush it if you want, but that for me works really, really well. I like berries in a salad, but if I'm going someplace else than that, I might put I'm a fan of celery, but it doesn't have to be. I'm perfectly content to just use mango and tomato and put it over a salad. I mean, they're all good. I tend not to make the same thing twice.
Oh wow.
So I keep moving around with my dressing. If I want to go wild and crazy, I might put in a little dill or something. But I'm perfectly content with the food the way it tastes.
Oh, excellent. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Well, I just want to encourage everybody to go to health, for sure. And if they haven't read the 80-10-10 diet, certainly to do so. And thrilled that you're not only promoting that program but helping us with translations, and this is a big deal. And I just look forward to our paths crossing many times.
Me too, Dr. Dagran. Well, thank you. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you very much. It's great to be healthy.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.